Okay, let's go from simple to advanced grammar again. Today we'll be looking at non-finite clauses. Again, the name doesn't really matter, but if you want to know the meaning of non-finite, it just means that when you have a clause that does not have a verb in it. Typically, a clause has a subject and a verb, like I go is a clause. But non-finite clauses do not have verbs in them. So if you want to follow this grammar later and you want to know about the name, that's what it means. But for the rest of you, don't worry about the name. Let's just look at a simple structure and how we can make it more advanced. So for example, we have, I became extremely frustrated with my computer, so I called my friend Sean. We have a two-part sentence. So the first part is a feeling, extremely angry, and that is shown with an adjective. So it can be angry, surprised, sad, upset, happy. It doesn't really matter as long as there's some sort of feeling and it's shown with an adjective. Then in the second part of the sentence, we have a result or the result of that feeling. Now, the result is basically the action that you do because you feel that way. So called my friend Sean, and that comes with so plus action. So it's a two-part sentence. First part, feeling. Second part, what you do because of that feeling. And the only other thing that you need to pay attention to is the fact that on both sides or both parts of the sentence, you have the same subject. So same subject on both sides. Here I have I, and here again I have I. So it needs to be like this if you want to make it more complex. A two-part sentence with the same subject on both sides. First part is a feeling. Second part is what you do because of that feeling. Now you can make the transformation into something like this. So look at the sentence again. I became extremely frustrated with my computer, so I called my friend Sean. And then extremely frustrated with my computer, I called my friend Sean. Extremely frustrated with my computer, I called my friend Sean. It's very easy to make this transformation. All I really did is remove the I and the became, and I kept the rest the same. And it makes sense. So that first clause or the first part of the sentence doesn't have a verb anymore. And it's just extremely frustrated with my computer. That's why it's called non-finite. It's beautiful. It's advanced. It's a very good way to write, especially when you're doing narrations, writing stories, or even when you're telling a story. I called my friend Sean is the second part. Obviously, I removed the so, but that's it. So it's really not that complicated as long as you have the correct original sentence that you can change over. Now, if you want to look at some examples, you can see examples like this. I was very happy with my score, so I posted my report card on Instagram. Now, my first part is a feeling. I was very happy. And the second part is what I did after that feeling. So the result. In this case, very happy with my score, I posted my report card on Instagram. And notice that my subjects were the same on both sides. That's why I was able to make this change. Another sentence would be like this. I was sad about the accident, so I called my mother to talk about it. Sad about the accident, I called my mother to talk about it. In both cases, I'm removing the subject and the verb and keeping everything else the same. So basically, your sentence starts with that feeling or adjective.